30 seconds and counting. Final aero surface checks are complete. Discovery's 3 main engines will be gimbaled through a pre-programmed series of maneuvers as a final test before launch.
I wonder if you're on a delay now.
They're probably on.
T-minus 3 minutes.
Yeah, the TV's on a delay. Yeah.
Final pressurization of the external tank's liquid oxygen tank is underway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're completing purge of the shuttle main engine.
Yours is 4 minutes? Yeah.
It was almost like it's 2 minutes 40 seconds.
2:40.
Yeah.
PLT OTC, clear caution warning memory, verify no unexpected errors.
Who was? Well, as far as it is tree line, but we do, they're okay, backing off the cap. We got a big screen TV here.
Beanie cap is slowly being restored.
Hey, they said Ozzy Osbourne's out here. Yeah. So then we got a tree line, so once it comes...
Cap off?
Yeah, the cap's been moved.
Test conductor John Craxton requesting pilot Eric Bowe clear the caution and warning memory system.
Wow.
T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
And whenever it gets ready to take off, I'll put it on speakerphone if I have the ability. Okay, 153.
Liquid hydrogen
I'm going to switch on to speakerphone, okay?
Terminated as planned.
You want to stand on this chair to see a little bit better?
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds and counting. All systems are go. About 90 seconds away from the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery on her final mission.
Ready, Lexi? 90 seconds.
T-minus 1 minute,
1 minute,
10 seconds and
10
counting.
seconds.
The liquid hydrogen tank inside the external tank is now at the proper flight pressure. T-minus 1 minute and counting. The ground launch sequencer will verify that the 3 main engines are ready to
Well,
start.
it's going that way, so it does.
The booster joint heaters are being deactivated at this time. T-minus 48 seconds and we're transferring to orbiter internal power. Discovery is now running on its 3 onboard fuel cells.
Y'all still can hear?
Coming up on a go for auto sequence start at T-minus 31 seconds.
30 seconds.
And we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. 20 seconds.
It's in control.
The sound suppression water system has been activated, protecting Discovery and the launch pad from acoustical energy waves.
There we go. We got fire. Hold on.
We have main engines.
The afterburners.
2, 1.
1, liftoff. There we go.
A tribute to the dedication, hard work, and pride of American Space Shuttle team. The shuttle is due to Towers.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Discovery now making one last reach.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Can't even look at it so bright. Wow. Oh, wow. You can feel the vibration.
Maximum pressure, reducing the stress on the shuttle as it goes supersonic.
Supersonic. Well, right about now. There we go. Supersonic.
Houston, you have go and throttle up.
Well, Commander Steve Lindsay acknowledges
jet
the call
right
from
up
Captain
there.
Charlie Hoba as Discovery's 3 main engines throttle back up.
All right, now it's making its turn.
Lindsay is joined on the flight deck by pilot Eric Bowe and mission specialist Al Drew and Nicole Stott.
SRBs.
Mission Specialist Mike Barrett and Steve Bowen. Discovery's 3 main engines are burning fuel at a rate that would drain an average swimming pool in about 25 seconds. The engine, combined with the solid rocket boosters, produce more than 7 million pounds of thrust. 1 minute, 50 seconds into the flight, we're standing by for separation of the twin solid rocket boosters. Discovery now traveling 2,695 miles an hour. 24 miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center, 29 miles.
There goes the solid rocket boosters.
Booster separation confirmed. Discovery's guidance is now converging as the shuttle's onboard computers fine-tune the flight.
Wow.
That's it.
2 minutes, 25 seconds into the flight. Discovery traveling 3,189 miles an hour.
Just a dot now.
Altitude 37 miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center, 53 miles.
Yep.